MPV. Hey YouTube. Well, today I noticed this 2005 Mazda MPV LX with 80,000 miles. I don't ever recall doing an MPV, so it just interested me to just do this one. Let's start this one up. This one actually has the 3-liter Duratec V6. Check engine light is on and ABS. But let's get around, look at the interior of this one. For some reason these vans were never that popular in the later years. They were in the past, the older boxy style, which had the 4 doors. You used to see plenty of them back in the 90s, but not so many of these. Power seat sounds great. Well, let's get around and critique the interior. And it's going to be quite easy. Entire dashboard, hard touch materials all over. And surprisingly, over in this section, they actually changed it over to soft touch materials. And that's pretty much the only thing. Goes right back to the hard stuff down below. You can see that's the airbag indicator for the passenger side, so you know the drill when the seat senses someone's ass in the passenger seat. There's a glove box. Nothing supports it, just drops right onto your knees. It's fairly average sized. You can see you have your power outlet. There's your radio, N-CD. Here's the climate control, and this is for the rear climate control. You can hear it started blowing right now. And let's get it going because it is quite hot in here. You have your dual cup holders and a little tray here. They're rather large storage compartments, mainly for storing CDs, but I don't think anyone's going to store CDs anymore. And this Honda style flip-up tray over here. Definitely this idea was stolen from the CR-V. So, once you have it flipped down, you'll just have an open passageway here. And once you flip it right back up, and you have a little tray here, maybe for holding coins and such. Little cup holder here. Armrests, that's a biggie, that's good that they didn't forget that. Lumbar support on this dial. Steering wheel's actually nicely thick. You have your radio controls and your cruise control. This one seems to have a 5-speed automatic. Obviously because you can see right there, it says 5-speed auto. I was actually unaware that they had a 5-speed automatic in these, well in this year. Your overdrive button. Your wiper controls for the rear. And for the front as well. Headlamps, power mirrors, panel dim. Steering wheel only tilts once you just latch that lever. And once you flip open this sun visor, which actually can't even support itself anymore, it is rather thick. So it just hangs, it doesn't do much anymore. Mirror and vanity light. Same thing follows through onto the passenger side. Mirror and vanity lights. They're both weak. The hangers are weak and the sun visors themselves are weak. They are rather big. Then with the overhead console, up above you have your overhead console. You can see you have your lighting fixtures, on and off switch for the interior lighting, little holder here for your sunglasses, and for your garage door opener. I assume. No, it is for garage door opener, yes, I was right. Door panel on top, soft touch materials, but you do have some cloth here, so it's not too bad. But they harden right back up to a rather low rent plastic feel. can see rough edges on the sides right there. You have a little light, fuel filler release, and this one does have power seats on the driver's side, power windows, power locks, and window lock. And driver's seat was adjusted to a rather decent position for me, and rear legroom isn't quite bad. It's quite decent, very decent. Seats do recline, and they also have their armrests. You can see this seat right there to the right, or up in front of me, actually slides over to the side, so you can actually simulate a bench style seat. And that's a clever idea, rather simple. Obviously the seats do fold down, and you can use this section as a tray. I'll show you that thing in a moment. I always loved how they added a slight blue hue to the lens of the amber lighting to the signal lamp. Gave it a nice little unique touch to it. And obviously it has its third row legroom again. Very decent for such a small van. You have a controller there for the rear AC, which you can see your vents, you only have them up here and up front, so they blow from behind, but still you have your rear AC. You have your power outlet, little storage area here, likely for jack storage, I assume. Your dual cup holders. Another little storage area, bit flimsy, the lid. But yeah, they went a rather simple approach for the mechanisms to hide the third row. Just pull this strap and just tug over here, and it just drops right in there. But you have to remove your headrests. Rather stupid though. I should have used a rather flatter headrest design, which didn't force you to remove the headrests. And just pull this cord right back, and it just flips right back open. So aside from that headrest issue, it is quite easy. Let me see if I can show you all a little demonstration on how to slide over the seat. Yes, looks like it's going to be quite simple. You can see right now you have bucket style seats, and you can easily slide it over, and now you have bench. So whichever way you prefer. I prefer having the seat separated, but yeah, for moms who have children, babies, or whatever it is, they can at least have them in reach much easier this way. So I guess that's the idea. And also it may add some simplicity to entering the rear seat. But yeah, I find it much better having them separated. And let me pop up this hood. Yep, just like I mentioned. So, I mean, this is a very durable engine, very reliable. Quite familiar in other Ford products, such as the Ford Fusion, Mercury Milan, the Escape V6. But yeah, it is a very good engine. You can see it has rear disc brakes, 16-inch wheels. So let's get to revving this one. Surprised it has no rev limiter. I don't want to discover because there's quite a few people around. Well, let me see if I can fit in an exhaust shot of this one. Hopefully you can hear the engine better because there's just so much ambient noise out here.